Okay. Once again, hello, good day, and welcome to my channel. Uh, Usugya po ng 2020. Hello, Sir George. Thank you for watching. Nakakaya naman sa friend ko na principal. Okay. So this time, let's proceed with our parang additional information on addressing diversity through the years, special and inclusive education on the different models of disability. So let's refresh some of our lessons about models of disability, models of learning, accessibility, and learning technologies. Yan. Walang sagabal yung camera. Wait lang. I-set up ko muna. Natanggal. Okay. Yan. Okay. Masyado siyang sagabal. Ay, diretso. Nakita ang ako niya. Ay, my God. Nagaduko siya. Nakita ang ako niya. Ayan. Okay. So let's go back. Let's discuss models of disability, models of learning, accessibility, and learning technologies. Okay. So what are the different models of disability? So actually, I will be just discussing only four models of disability, and these are the medical model, the social model, post-social model, and the functional model. So first, we have the medical model. When we say medical model, it's disability. According to medical model, disability defined by the underlying medical condition. So meaning, the disability defined by the underlying medical condition. Meron siyang mga medical condition. For social model, according to them, social or disability viewed as an artifact of the way society is organized. Okay? And for the post-social model, for this model, it is we are all disabled, so it's a matter of degree and how. And the last model, we have the functional model, meaning not defining disability, but how functionally interact with computer environment or the context in questions. Okay, so let's continue. So what are the implications of models of disability adapted? So our models of disability actually affects our attitudes. So the medical model promotes personal blame, while social model looks to society for cause of problems. So they dictate where we look for solutions, and they provide a framework for accessibility. Social model applied to e-learning implies an adaptability, while the functional model facilitates interface designs. So let's recall our models of learning by Mayes and D. Freitas. No, marami tayong mga models of learning. Number one, we have the Socratic rhetoric, meaning this model learns about or learning through argument. Another models of learning, we have the behaviorism. Pag sinabing behaviorism, ang pinakasikat dyan si Ivan Pavlov, 1849 to 1936, highlighted the importance of stimulus for learning. Okay. Another proponent of behaviorism, we have John Watson in 1878 to 1958. He said that behavior and learning as part of the nervous wiring. Okay. Not only John Watson, we have also B.F. Skinner, 1904 to 1990, extended the behaviorist approach. No, we are a black box upon which experience and conditioning are written, operant conditioning and shaping behavior. Another models of learning, we have the constructivism. This one was proposed by John Dewey in 1859 to 1952, who questioned traditional epistemology, instead came to believe that, according to John Dewey, the theory of knowledge must begin with a consideration of the development of knowledge as an adaptive human response to environing conditions aimed at an active restructuring of these conditions. So further reference should be made here to the work of Seymour Papert, Piaget, and Vygotsky. Okay. Another models, we have the Lorillard conversational model. So, according to this model, that learning as an active process and dependent on interaction, the learner process as a kind of conversation and classifications system based on the type of interaction between instructor and a student when a particular medium is used and raises issues about the nature of feedback, goals, control, and student learning. So that's what we call the learning through acquisition. So the teacher, as our storyteller, the lecturer, only use part of her model. So also, it includes the guided discovery, requires all conversational components. Another models of learning, we have cognitive learning theory. It's how cognitive skills develop. When we say cognitive, it develops our level of thinking. So, ang pinakasikat dyan, we have Albert Bandura, no, in 1986, Social Foundation of Thought and Action as a social cognitive theory. Another models of learning, we have the computational theories of learning, meaning a computational theories of learning derived from all and metaphors of computer science. So the last one is the cybernetic model, meaning the cybernetics dependent on the concept of feedback, central to the idea of assessment and evaluating learning towards the goal. Okay, so actually marami pa. There are different types of models of learning. We have situated learning, action learning, andragogy, communities of practice, instructionism or instructivism, learning styles, motivation, problem-based learning, socially mediated learning. Also, another model is the critic, meaning all models of learning are cropped. Think what they're trying to model. So there are so many, and all are partial limited, and they have utility but need to understand their limits. Okay, so based on our figure, here in the figure, models of learning and accessibility, the three types of model of learning, how they apply the applications for accessibility. For example, the behaviorism. So the importance of behaviorism is the importance on the stimulus, meaning how would Pavlov's dogs learn the food was neigh if they could not hear the bell? So the importance of providing stimuli for learning in different modalities. So meaning our behavior affects what are the different learning modalities or to sustain or provide the stimuli, providing stimuli. Another one for constructivism model of learning, the disabled student needs full access to the environmental context of the learning. And the last one for the Lorillard conversational model is the accessibility of the media used to support the different conversations must be addressed. Now, so in addition, here are the tools, models of learning and accessibility. So there are many types of tools to help construct learning objectives, objects and models. So these are often based on a chosen learning theories. Few, if any of them, embedded features and prompts that promote accessibility, and this is a huge strategic loss of opportunities. So we have the 7 C's of learning design. The first one is our conceptualize or the vision, and then the different activities, capture, communicate, collaborate, consider. And then after the activities, we have the synthesis or your combine, and the implementation, your consolidate. So ayan, another example. Okay. Example of learning analytics, the learning theory, cybernetic behaviorism, and then accessibility, your scaffolding or performance, and the integration, the overcoming accessibility challenges, improve retention and attainment. Okay, so that's all for this lesson. Please subscribe, share, and do comment in the YouTube channel. Thank you, and God bless everyone.